Armeria maritima, your comprehensive guide to growing and caring for sea thrift. If you're considering adding Armeria maritima, commonly known as sea thrift, to your garden, you're in for a treat. This charming perennial brings vibrant color and a touch of elegance to any landscape. Here's a detailed guide to help you with the most frequently asked questions about this delightful plant. See more 104 species in genus Armeria at monsteraholic.com. What is Armeria maritima? Armeria maritima, or sea thrift, is a hardy perennial known for its tufted, grassy foliage and attractive pink or white globe-like flower heads. It thrives in coastal areas, which is why it's often found in seaside gardens. This plant forms dense clumps and provides a charming, informal look to garden beds and borders. Is Armeria maritima poisonous to dogs? No, Armeria maritima is not considered poisonous to dogs. It's generally safe to have around pets, but it's always a good idea to keep an eye on your animals to ensure they don't chew on plants, as even non-toxic plants can cause mild digestive upset if ingested in large quantities. How does Armeria maritima reproduce? Armeria maritima primarily reproduces through seed dispersal. The small, fluffy seeds are carried by the wind or animals, helping the plant spread to new areas. Additionally, sea thrift can also reproduce through division. As the plant matures, it forms clumps that can be divided in early spring or fall to propagate new plants. How to grow Armeria maritima? Growing Armeria maritima is relatively straightforward. Here's what you need to know. Soil: it prefers well-drained soil and can tolerate sandy or rocky conditions. Avoid overly wet or heavy soils as they can lead to root rot. Sunlight: sea thrift thrives in full sun but can tolerate partial shade, especially in hotter climates. Watering: once established, Armeria maritima is drought tolerant. Water it moderately, allowing the soil to dry out between waterings. Temperature: it's hardy in a variety of climates but does best in cooler regions. It can withstand frost, making it a great choice for colder gardens. Is Armeria maritima a perennial? Yes, Armeria maritima is a perennial. This means it will return year after year, providing ongoing beauty with minimal effort. Its evergreen foliage also ensures it remains attractive throughout the winter months. How to deadhead Armeria maritima? Deadheading Armeria maritima is simple and helps encourage continued blooming. After the flowers fade, trim off the spent flower heads. This not only keeps the plant looking tidy but also prevents self-seeding, which can lead to unwanted spreading. Where to buy Armeria maritima? You can find Armeria maritima at most garden centers and nurseries. It's also available online through various plant retailers. If you're looking for specific varieties or larger quantities, specialized online nurseries or plant catalogs might be your best bet. How to care for Armeria maritima? Caring for Armeria maritima is relatively easy. Mulching: applying a layer of mulch can help retain moisture and keep weeds at bay. Fertilizing: feed the plant with a balanced, all-purpose fertilizer in the spring to promote healthy growth. Pruning: regular pruning after blooming will keep the plant in shape and encourage new growth. What to plant with Armeria maritima? Sea thrift pairs well with other drought-tolerant plants such as lavender, ornamental grasses, and sedums. Its low-growing nature makes it an excellent ground cover or border plant, complementing taller perennials and shrubs. Can you grow Armeria maritima indoors? While Armeria maritima is primarily an outdoor plant, it can be grown indoors under the right conditions. You'll need a bright, sunny spot and a well-draining potting mix. However, it generally performs best in outdoor gardens where it can receive ample sunlight and fresh air. Common problems and solutions. Root rot: this can occur in overly wet conditions. Ensure good drainage and avoid waterlogging. Pests: watch out for aphids and slugs, which can occasionally affect sea thrift. Use appropriate insecticides or natural remedies if necessary. Compare with similar plants. If you're choosing between Armeria maritima and other ground cover options like sedum or creeping thyme, consider the following. Sedum: sedum is more succulent and drought tolerant, with different flower forms and colors. Creeping thyme offers a fragrant ground cover with tiny flowers, ideal for stepping stones or between pavers. In conclusion, Armeria maritima is a versatile and low-maintenance plant that can add a splash of color and texture to your garden. Whether you're looking for a hardy perennial to withstand tough conditions or a charming addition to your outdoor space, Thrift is a fantastic choice.